What's up, guys? Welcome to another Scratch tutorial. Today we're going to focus on the player sprite. Now we have some codes, but we only did for the rest of the sprites, and we have two variables. We're going to hide y, which is for velocity. I'm just making that simple, and add a forever loop in there. If, then you're gonna drag the mouse down. It's false. If I hold the mouse and it'll say I'll hold the mouse and it's true. It's still false. What's mouse down? That means it is clicking something. So if it's mouse down, you're gonna set y velocity to 8. So, but it doesn't influence the y position of it. What you're going to really do is change y to y. And add a timer block. And drag another if statement between the mouse down and the blocks of code. And add timer greater than 0.1. Don't make it so big so it cannot rise up high. And or maybe we try an else statement. Else you change y by -1, so it will become more compact. Yes, it falls, and now we have our player script. Right now, we only have jumping, so let's delete this if statement and grab an if touching pipes. You need to die, so maybe I'll implement a sound from the Scratch sound library. You can choose it from here in the effects. I've got high whoosh and crunch. So if touching pipes and start sound crunch. Also, I'm going to do an or statement and add a less than -177. So if it's falling into the void, then we need to die and broadcast the message start game. And the reason I didn't use a custom block is you can broadcast a message between two sprites. Now that we have the def's animation, the script, so we need to delete this clone to avoid having new levels after you die. You need to reset everything. And yeah, you can make a touching edge too. So now you have our full script. And if mouse down, we can also add a sound called high whoosh. And in the pipes, we can start sound calling. They're all in the Scratch library, so feel free to choose them. Don't need to upload them. And yeah, that's it. We have all of our script. Now that's very useful. The only thing is the player movement is quite bland. See, he's in the middle and he just jumps, and yeah, that's it. Why don't we have him jump? So add a point in direction block in here. That's why we need to point in direction 90 when the game first started. Add a minus. So if he's falling, we want him to point downwards. Because he's falling, we need to change y by -1. So we're going to add a minus. If like 8 plus -1 is going to be 7. So you use a minus operator and drag y velocity. So if he's jumping, then you're going to look up. Minus like 8, then you're going to point upwards, and that is pretty useful. So if normal, the default direction is 90, so type in 90. We have our direction. Maybe I'll just leave this out. Okay, we have our full code. And finally, we have our Flappy Bird game coming in shape. So now this tutorial and the series is finished. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.